What's up, guys, and welcome to another Guild War. Today we've got Fallens, and just something to let you guys know. I actually recently changed a whole bunch of runes. Basically, I popped a rune removal pack on the weekend because I won't have a lot of time this weekend to do my rune removal. Right? I didn't want to rush too much, so. Just in case, I did a lot of the work on the previous week, but because of that, I managed to rebuild some new units and team lineups. So one of them, which I can show you on this one, actually, this particular, I guess this particular comp is this one here. This is like a new sort of team that I built it with my second galleon, and it's basically all on will shield. And all like very similar speed, so that they don't get interrupted, and it's just it's good against teams like this where there's no buff removal to worry about. Anything that they could do, it's unprotected by will runes. The only thing that might go wrong is if the field march goes crazy and try and kill someone with violent procs, but hopefully with shield runes it will still it'll negate enough of the damage that I can survive maybe one violent proc. If it does any more than that, then it's going to be very hard. But as long as Galleon survives and then one of the other nukers survives, it should be okay. And basically the idea is just to cleave the whole team, which is really strong against things like Chasun, because Chasun, when she falls and blossoms, it rebalances the HP, right? And if they're all on low HP, then Fallen Blossoms doesn't really do anything. So that's sort of like the goal with this team, is if anyone survives, which like it would probably only happen if one of my nukers die, then maybe Chasun and the Filmars will be still alive because of the endure. Then at best she's gonna do a very low or like very little on her Fallen Blossom. Alright, so that's that team. Second team, well, I don't really have like any team in particular to show for this one, but let's do let's do nice and simple. This sort of team, it's very easy to Immensity Copper, right? Because there's only one buff remover, and for sure that it's gonna be slower than my Immensity, right? Most Bellas, you expect them to be about maybe 200 on Violent. That's even at like high level, right? Maybe 220, like no more than 250, I'd say, right? Because you're gonna put him on Violent, and generally he won't have that much speed. So as long as your Immensity is relatively fast on Swift, you shouldn't have to worry about that. And the other two, once there's no buff removal, like they can't affect my Bulldozer who's on Will. So Bulldozer can take out like another unit after that, which will likely be the Zyros, right? So he doesn't. There's no more reset or anything like that. So let's move on now. I talked a fair bit about that, so let's just hurry up and get into the fight. Okay, so everyone here, this is like a bit of a surprise, right? My units aren't exactly like super slow or anything. They're all roughly about 170 speed, so I was actually surprised that the Filmars still is a lot slower. But yeah, that works out pretty well for me. Unfortunately, I did not get the Brian, but as long as I can kill the Chasun, cleave the Filmars down, right, we should be okay. Because what will happen is Brian's gonna res Chasun, right? Everyone will get rebalanced their health, and as long as I can survive the Filmars, then I can just kill them again with afterwards. I'll just kill the Filmars probably. Then there's no more damage. Now the Chasun's pretty low, so I think I can just kill with Super Crush. I mean, normally the idea would just be the Mac Crush, but because Filmars his endure's already popped, and Brian doesn't have defense break anyway, then Mac Crush won't really do anything. So I was gonna do Super Crush, which should kill the Chasun and hopefully stun the other two. That's plenty. Okay, he didn't Violent, which is fortunate, and I was protected by my like the shield runes, right? And also the Sword of Supreme Skywolf shield. So let's try the defense break just soon. Didn't work, but oh, again. That's alright. She's basically dead. Everyone's probably basically dead with Sword of the Supreme Skywolf. It's pretty good. 36,000, not bad. Alright, so now we buff up Immensity and take out the Bella. Sorry, we buff up Copper, I should say. Alright, he stunned me, that's fine. And yeah, we'll take out the Zyros so that, because he's still got his skills, right? But he can do dots and he can reset, which I don't really want him to do. So we'll just do that. Like Veromas is much less scary than a Zyros going ham. But he should be dead pretty much. There's not much he can do. It's not like a Fiormaz that can, you know, just proc a couple of hits and kill someone. So pretty safe from there. Let's have a look. How about this one? Okay, we can probably do the same thing. We'll just try it again, right? Just test this comp out a bit more. But the first team, we'll just do Beth. So we'll do these two and Beth. I actually re-rune Beth a little bit. I put less HP on her and gave her an attack rune. So she's on attack, crit damage, HP now. So I'm hoping that with the extra attack, oh actually there's will runes though. Oh, he's faster, that's fine. With the extra attack power, I'm hoping that her Eternal Scar can actually one-shot the Perna. Okay, at least it did on this one, and it revives with really low HP, right? It's a lot better than before where the Eternal Scar will destroy a lot of HP, but it won't actually kill the Perna. And I didn't like that because like I had to basically wait another turn to actually pop the resurrect, and it just becomes a bit more annoying to kill. Whereas like now I can basically almost kill it. Or okay, if I don't get stunned, I can pretty much just kill it, right? Let's do Holy Water. So yeah, I don't have to wait like, to kill it twice now. Oh jeez, the violent procs though. Oh, oh my god, so many violent procs on this Perna. Alright, now he's gone. Now I might be a little bit worried about Beth because if the Bernard goes for her, especially because she has a 3-turn heal block, it's gonna be, I can't really keep her up. I mean, we'll win eventually with attrition, I'm pretty sure. But I would rather not lose her if possible. So what I really need is for her to do a violent proc right now. Violent proc, please. Nope. Alright, I think she's pretty much dead. I can't really stop the Bernard. Oh no. Okay, she's dead. That's unfortunate. But we should be okay. We'll just take out the Orion first, so then there'll be no more heal block, and then should be okay. Oh my god, so many additional turns. So that's basically why I would like Beth to be a lot tankier, just to survive things like that. Because her base defense is not exactly that great, and if you have to put a lot of, you have to put a lot of stats into things like crit damage, crit rate, and also attack as well, right? She's quite stat hungry, sort of like a Camilla, without the survivability of the passive. So, so I find her really hard to rune, even when there's things like a Bernard hitting you. If they have defense break on her, then it still hurts her quite a bit. But it's okay for this war, because I mean she's kind of a sacrificial anyway. But yeah, it would be nice to have her as an option, like in case I do need her against someone that has a Perna team, like similar to this, where Perna's the single threat. Oh, we have a problem. The Field Mars is too slow and he's got Will. Okay, that's not bad. We should be able to kill those two at least. And maybe the AO, like the Cleave, should be able to pop the Endure, I think. Yeah. So like this team is probably better against like, oh shit. Maybe I should make my Galleon tankier though. This sort of team is good against like the version where there's Orion instead of the Brian, because the Orion will help ensure that the Field Mars will move first. But there also is the risk that the Orion will remove the Will Rune, but it's like another way for me to hit that defense, right? Normally I would bring like a safe Field Mars, Will Shield unit, and either Chasun or Iona. But yeah, I thought maybe another way to tackle it is something like that, or the one I used just then. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, I think we can do this. One other unit I ruined up, which I guess we can try. It's a new unit that's recently 6-starred, so let's give him a go. It's Rakan. Okay, well, I need a buff remover and a defense breaker. So, well, there's not a lot of threat there. So let's just bring. Okay, let's bring Praha. Right, that would. I'm basically just saving it for removing the Veligor's immunity. Right, that's all I really care about. And something with like a defense breaker. Someone who's reliable. Okay, let me just check his speed. Okay, I was bringing like a slow unit. How about, where is he? Alright, here. Let's use Jabel. Let's just check his speed. I think it should be faster. Yeah, he's faster because he's base speed. So, yeah, I haven't used him in a while, so let's give him a go. And this second team, I can't really use this like my Galleon team against this because of the Chloe. So let's bring something else. Okay, well I think we'll bring Field Mars against Field Mars, but we'll use. Okay, we'll use Bella as a buff remover, and I want Will Shield. So let's bring my own Chloe, who's got Will Shield, and yeah, let's do that. I don't have a lot of sustain, so I really have to kill that Field Mars as soon as possible. Okay, he's slower than my Praha, though, which is a bit annoying. So let's try to stun the Veligor. Nope. Oh wow, she stunned my Jubel. So I have to. Actually, I'm not even gonna bother buffing yet. I want to wait. I want to remove the immunity and then try to defense break something. Let's take out the Veligor because he's got the immunity buff. Oh my god, I got resisted. This test is not going well. What I really want to do is test out Rakan's damage, and the way things are going, they're not letting me. So we'll see. Oh, come on. Okay, there we go. We can also defense break Chasun just in case. No, never mind. The resistance. Okay, so I haven't actually used Rakan before, so I want to see how much damage he does. I'm actually on a attack crit rate HP build, right? But I have 130% crit damage based on like with my substats, so it's sort of similar to like a normal like attack crit damage attack build. Oh, sorry, attack crit damage HP, I should say. Alright, so let's do ×1 and see how much collapse does on the Veligor. 22,000. That's kind of underwhelming, to be honest. But yeah, it's not awful. I mostly just wanted him as like a fire lead that I could use with Kumar occasionally, and just do some like a bit of damage. But he's sort of hard to bring because you have to set him up with preferably a buff remover and a defense breaker. So I guess I could also use something like Bella with the Rakan. And yeah, the first damage is like piss poor. And then the other problem with Rakan is you need him to have skill ups for the cooldown reduction, which I haven't bothered to do because I don't really plan on using him that much. But yeah, I guess it's good to have him as an option, as like a fire bruiser type. But yeah, I'll try to use him a little bit in future videos. Because the other plan was maybe to use him with a fire panda if I build him eventually, because he can defense break and he's also sharing the fire element for the attack for the leader. Oh my god, he stunned my Bella though. That's a bit awkward. Okay, let's buff this. Okay, and yeah, I was thinking of using him with the Fire Panda and maybe Kumar. And yeah, I'll get around to it. I'll get around to trying it some stage. It's just that I have to find a very specific team to bring it against. That's why I have sort of held off on building Rakan for a long time. So yeah, there'll be hopefully some more units to try out in future videos, but that's it for what I've got at the moment. Let's just do the wall bust real quick. I think I'll. Oh, it's not gonna die today anyway. So let's give wall bust a shot. So it won't take very long to do it. By the way, there's for people who like didn't know, there's a new developer note for the new patch. It looks very exciting. I think it will shake up the game a fair bit. Like there's a lot of like the new runes. I think they'll be very nice to try out for different builds. It gives the game a lot like another dimension. Like the way you rune your units. It's not like you have a choice whether to make your individual unit a lot better or build it to make it to support the rest of your team, to make everyone else stronger. I think it would also make raids a lot easier because some of those runes, it just sort of helps reduce the rune requirements on your other units. So for example, like if you run like a Darien or your Fire Panda, both which are farmable, you could use them, right, and to hold the new aura runes, and then they basically give the rest of the units like extra HP or defense or whatever. So if you're struggling to keep your units alive, then you could potentially just give everyone more defense, more HP, or if you don't need the survivability, then you can switch it to attack instead and do more damage. So I think it makes things are very flexible. Yeah, and like it just generally keeps things a lot more interesting, because I feel it's been a bit stale. Like everything's sort of the same, but now there'll be a lot more to do and to aim for. And the homunculus looks really interesting. I'm interested to see what the skills are. And when the patch is released, I'll probably do like a video dedicated to like all the changes that they've done and just like how to do certain things or whatever. But we'll see when that actually gets released, which I think it will probably be within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I think it's a good sign that they released it this early. I thought that this developer note would be like a little bit later, but it actually came earlier than I expected, so that's pretty nice. Anyway, that's it for me for now. So Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's Guild War video. Have a good one. Bye bye.